Hi there, my name is Gitu. So today I'm going to be talking about the role of a support system in mental illness recovery and how to ask for help. So I think first of all, let me say that recovering from a mental illness is a very complicated process. It's not as easy as you're in hospital, you get treatment, you feel better. It's complicated. You literally have to live with this and deal with challenges that come on a single day, on a daily basis. So that is not easy, and unfortunately you cannot do it on your own, and there are people out there who don't have the support system that they need to recover. So I'm so fortunate that I have family and friends and colleagues who have really been so supportive. And to be honest, I think without my family and friends, I would not be here today to even record this video. I would not be alive. That is a fact. I'm not saying that to scare you, but that is the truth. So a support system is really essential in recovery, because recovery includes taking your medication on a daily basis as prescribed. It means showing up, being in this world, like living, going to work, doing what needs to be done, going for psychotherapy if needed, seeing your psychiatrist whenever you have appointments, and being aware of your trigger. That's just a lot. And as part of the package, the support system really should be there. Something that I learned from my psychologist is that people may actually not understand what it feels like to be going through what I'm going through, and I need to be understanding of that. So what I did is, so for the people that I felt are close to me and did not understand the disease, the illness properly, I sent them a document with I think it was like a 5-page document with basically summarizing what bipolar mood disorder was and what to expect and all of that. So I had to also understand that, and then I think they understood that they needed to read up on my condition so that they can support me better, and that has worked for me for now. I think the other thing that I want to say is that I understand that mental illnesses can complicate relationships. That is a well-known fact. There's a lot of people suffering with mental illness that have lost their family members, their friends, so they're essentially alone and they have no one, mainly because maybe they had a manic episode where they spend all the savings, or they became aggressive or whatever, and they've lost those relationships. And that is something that is quite common. It's not uncommon at all. And I think that must be tough. I don't even want to imagine what that is like. So there are other places to get support besides our family and friends. So I recently went to a bipolar and depression support group offered by the South African Depression and Anxiety Group. And that was such an amazing experience, to be in a room full of people that can relate to your story, whether there's differences in age. It really felt amazing to be in a room full of people that you could relate to. And in order for you to get in touch with one of these groups, you need to contact the South African, let me just say SADC, it's just too long to say this whole word. Contact SADC and let them know where you live, and they'll tell you which is the closest support group in your area. So those are some of the systems that you can use if you don't really have support from family and friends. But even if you do, because I do have that support, but I still feel I need to be in a room full of people that can relate to my story. How do you ask for help? Help me! That's what you do. So you can start off by seeing a counselor, or go straight to a psychologist, or even start with your family doctor or general practitioner, and they can refer you if needed. I think generally, if you know that it's like an emotional thing that's happening to you, I mean, you can easily contact the psychologist. You don't need a referral for that. In public sector, you may need a referral. So just go check in with your psychologist, and really start there. And if the psychologist feels that, okay, you actually have a mental illness that requires treatment, then he or she will send you to a psychiatrist. So asking for help, really just recognize that something is not okay, then act on it. And if you can't act on it yourself, tell others, and then they can act on it. Sometimes support just means listening. A lot of the times, for me personally, I don't really want advice. I just want somebody to listen to me for that particular moment and acknowledge my presence and my feelings. But share when you need to share, and let people know that you're not okay, because you don't have to be okay. Not all the time. The other thing that I want to say about support is recognizing symptoms that require immediate attention. I think that's probably one of the important things as a relative or a friend, that if you see that, okay, this person's behavior is changing, maybe they might be going through a depressive or manic episode or an anxiety episode, it's time to check in with the doctor. So also recognizing symptoms and being there to say, you know what, I don't think you are well, let's go seek care. So since I'm based in South Africa, so the SADC website, sadc.org, has a lot of information about all types of mental illnesses and a long list of contact details. So if you need help or you don't even know what to do, call them. They have counselors, so you can talk to somebody over the phone. And if you are feeling suicidal and you're going through like a crisis and you need somebody to talk to at that time, call them. They have a suicidal hotline.
Hi guys, so this is the suicidal hotline that you can call, and the mental health line, and other contact information you may need.
In summary, support is important, but it's not easy. Ask for help. You don't have to die in silence. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. And please comment if you have anything to share, or you have a question, or you have a recommendation. I'm more than happy to hear your thoughts. Thank you and have a lovely week. Bye.